I am back going through my favourite Pokemon cards of every single Pokemon. And today we have one of my favourite generations of Pokemon, Generation 3 and Hoenn. Now, if you are new to the channel, I am making a video based on every generation and going through and picking my favourite Pokemon card of every Pokemon. I have already done Generations 1 and 2, and if you want to watch them, just click on the link up here or in the description down below. But now let's just jump straight into the list and take a look at my favourite Hoenn cards. Starting off with everyone's favourite gecko, Trico. This art from Platinum Arceus is a fantastic way to kick off this list. This artwork is so good. Grovyle is in the midst of battle for this card, and seeing it illustrated like this really reminds me of Ash's Grovyle fighting in the anime. My favourite Sceptile card is from Great Encounters. Sceptile is a great Pokemon, and the TCG art we have had for it so far is kinda lets it down. I really hope Sceptile gets an illustration rare in the Scarlet and Violet era. Now, Torchic is my personal favourite Hoenn starter, and this little adorable chick eating the apples in this box is so cute. Now for Combuskin, I love this one illustrated by Kawaii. I love the way they draw the movement in the card. Now for Blaziken, and I bet a lot of you are expecting me to pick the alt art from Chilling Reign. And while that is a stunning card, I have to pick this Tokiya card from Dark Explorers. The art style suits this card so well, and I love the pose that Blaziken is in. This Mudkip doing some yoga on some pink crystals is nice. I just hope Mudkip doesn't fall into that Mountain Dew. Marshtomp is always a derpy Pokemon, so seeing this one happy to just play in the water fountain just brings me so much joy. Now, my favourite Swampert card is actually one of the first ones ever made. It's from Ruby and Sapphire EX and is illustrated by Mitsuhiro Arita. Now, there are going to be a lot of cards from Double Crisis in this list, as that mini set has some incredible artwork. Starting off with his Poochyena and Mightyena cards. They are simply stunning. Whenever I see Dustox, I just get the impression it's happy to be here. Again, the way Kawaii illustrates motion makes this a winner. The larger art on the card as well makes this the best Ludicolo card. This Shiftry just looks evil. All of the C-Dot falling down due to the force of the attack is also a nice little touch. We really are blessed with illustration rares. Now, I kind of expected Ralts to have better art all round, to be honest, but none of them really stand out to me, unlike Kirlia and Gardevoir. This Gardevoir from Paldean Fates is so good. It also gets bonus points for the surprised Wooper in it as well. It is very rare we get a Slacking card where it isn't in its typical laying down pose, so it's nice to see it actually get some exercise for a change. The colours on this Loudred card are fantastic. The way the sound waves are illustrated and the use of different colours really takes your eyes all over the card. Delcatty just loves strutting its stuff. This Aggron is great. I love that it's fighting Team Aqua in the artwork, and Double Crisis once again makes an appearance. Now, the combination of Plusle and Minun really has some great art over the years, and I love these two illustration rares from Paradox Rift. Also, that pizza is making me really hungry. Carvana is just a misunderstood fishy, although it does look quite evil. I wonder just how terrifying this would actually be for Magikarp. Now, it's very rare I pick a full art for a favourite card, but the background for this Torkoal really suits the card perfectly. Nose point, don't stop bouncing! Ahh, Trapinch wants a belly rub. Swablu just wants to be a Wingull, but how adorable is this card? Seriously, we are spoiled with illustration rares in the Scarlet and Violet era. This Altaria is beautiful. I love all the Corphish reflections in the bubbles. But seriously, Double Crisis has to be one of my favourite sets of all time. Look at this Claydol. I wonder what Phoebus has seen. These Shuppets just want to be wind chimes, and not spooky ghost puppets. Chin Bananas here is enjoying some tasty fruit from a tree. It's a good thing it can't reach its own neck. I want to play in the snow with Snorunt. It looks so happy. Sfeel. Who would have thought a Relicanth would have a good card? Now Salamence can use Flamethrower in the games, but what's with this Ice Breath? The cards I have chosen for the Regi Trio are the Gold Stars, illustrated by Masakazu Fukada. All three of these Gold Star cards are great, and I love the dynamic of them breaking out of the borders of their cards. For Latios and Latias, it has to be the Alt Art GX from Team Up. This card is stunning. It's just a shame the price for this is so sky high. For Kyogre and Groudon, it's the two EX cards from Double Crisis. Like it's any surprise. The artwork on both is done by Nagimiso, and I love the dynamic of Team Aqua and Magma fighting against each other, with members of both teams featured, along with a bunch of Pokemon that the teams use as well. These two cards are fantastic. Now, for Rayquaza, there was a huge choice to pick from. It was close between the Gold Star and the VMAX Alt Art from Evolving Skies. But I've opted for the Gold Star. This is such an iconic card, and it's one that is definitely on my grail list. Now, as we near the end of this list for Generation 3, we reach the first mythical Pokemon of the region, Jirachi. And once again, it is a full art I have chosen. Now, this was a Black Star promo from the X and Y period, and the stars and colours of this card really make Jirachi's personality shine through. Then, finally, the final Pokemon in this list is Deoxys. And I have chosen the Deoxys V-Star from Crown Zenith. Although it was a very tough decision, as I really love the Japanese lenticular card, which changes images depending on the way you look at it. And that's it! All of my favourite Generation 3 cards showcased in one video. Up next, we will be moving to the Sinnoh region for our favourite Gen 4 cards. But for now, what do you think of my choices? Are there any that you would change? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content. I've been Pigeon, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.